So come on then, 2022, what have you got for us? City have snatched it in stoppage time, and that is what champions do.
6 goals from Manchester City.
And Happy New Year.
Pep Guardiola will miss tomorrow evening's FA Cup trip to Swindon Town. That's after testing positive for COVID-19.
First FA Cup goal for City. Prem soon come.
This is a huge day in the battle for the championship.
Your show, Kev.
Absolutely superb!
Well done, guys. Well done.
Georgia Stanway, record goal scorer in City women history.
Manchester City confirming the signing of Julian Alvarez. However, he will remain in Argentina until the start of next season.
It is a hat-trick, it is a match ball.
Caroline Wick brought on to provide something special. Oh my goodness me, she has done!
Oh, that's quite naughty, isn't it?
We focus now on the Champions League. It's Manchester City in Lisbon tonight.
Bernardo Silva!
An absolutely sensational display, equaling their best away win in Europe.
The Russian President Vladimir Putin has launched a major military operation against Ukraine.
Please focus and get 3 points. For me, for all my country, just let's go and do this.
Oh, it's going to be a goal for City. Pounced upon by Phil Foden.
It is Manchester City who are your Conti Cup champions.
One of the highly anticipated games of the season. It is the Manchester Derby.
What do you think the score is going to be today?
4-1 to City. Riyad Mahrez has sealed it in style. That is nasty reading for Reds.
Well, this is interesting. And Carson makes a wonderful save. City have cruised through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup.
Great weather, great result, great day. Great goal. Great goal.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the UEFA Champions League quarter-final draw.
Manchester City will play Atletico de Madrid.
This will be the first ever meeting between these two clubs, remarkably. Is this the game of the Champions League quarter-finals, do you think?
Foden. De Bruyne in! That's what the game needed. One Phil Foden pass later.
It's Manchester City versus Liverpool.
They've set new standards on footballing quality, Guardiola and Klopp. De Bruyne has a shot that deflects in!
In for Sadio Mane!
I don't want to see one face down. You were amazing, guys, amazing.
Would you like to extend your stay as a player here another year, maybe?
I don't think so.
Oh, I didn't know it.
This is a massive week for City. Atletico is not going to be easy.
It was the most madness of a football match I think I've ever seen.
Credit to City, well done, because that was a tough night.
Then you go from that to a FA Cup semi-final.
They'll bow out of the season's FA Cup by 3 goals to 2.
Here's Kelly, and she caps her comeback game with Manchester City second. All the months of rehab dissipated. They're through to Wembley now, and another FA Cup final for Manchester City. So to the next chapter of this pulsating, compelling title race.
Come on, boys, to the final!
City tiptoeing forward again. Jesus!
4 goals for Jesus. Fantastic.
It's an honor to be here, as always, in semi-finals against, of course, Real Madrid.
Oh, it's a goal! Unbelievable! A quite breathtaking semi-final first leg. What a fantastic finish from Riyad Mahrez!
Rodrigo! Oh, extraordinary! Where has that come from? How did that happen? Through to Phil Foden, behind Sterling, it's De Bruyne, it's 4.
Shaw, 5-2, Shaw's got 4 of them.
Joe, do you think City will win the league this year and they won't need a last-minute goal?
I hope to win the Premier League this year.
Another twist to the drama, giving Liverpool still some hope.
It is Chelsea versus Manchester City in the Vitality Women's FA Cup final.
Chance! Goal! And a brilliant one! Lauren Hebb equalises for City. Sam Kerr goes for goal! Chelsea lead again!
You know, it's great, you know, go down to the last game of the season. But I fully expect Man City to still win the Premier League. But does the fact that Steven Gerrard, Philippe Coutinho, you know, trying to do Liverpool a favour, does that have any effect at all?
Here's Coutinho! It's 2-0 to Aston Villa. And Liverpool might just be able to see this through here. Ilkay Gundogan, the substitute. substitution pays off. Rodri! Placed to perfection! And it's 2-2 in the blink of an eye at the Etihad. Now they're starting to believe again. As De Bruyne, yes! Manchester City defying belief.
Farewell to the truly admirable Fernandinho, whose privilege it will be to receive the prize. Manchester City, champions 2022.
4 titles in 5 seasons. Testament, I guess, to Pep Guardiola's quality and the sustained quality of this Man City team as well.
What does Pep have in store for next season with the introduction of Erling Haaland?
I just think by adding them, I think the Premier League will be looking around thinking, how do we catch Man City this year?
Not a game this opening weekend more universally swathed in summer's optimism than this one. The start of City's title defence and Erling Haaland.
Welcome to Manchester, Erling Haaland. You are going to be a superstar.
Morning. Where's the medal?
The touchdown, Kelly's in there. The goalkeeper's brought it in. Kelly scores for England.
Manchester City and England goalkeeper Karen Barnsley.
Ellen White.
Jill Scott has decided to retire.
De Bruyne, what a pass! What a pass it was! And there's the finish! An assist from the heavens. The ball in, and Haaland! His first City goal at the Etihad Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, Haaland has his first City match ball. It will not be his last.
He's an exceptional player. It's not necessary to tell you, everybody knows it.
And Haaland has his second hat-trick in the space of 4 days.
Julian Alvarez celebrates his first ever Premier League goal. It's Manchester Derby, number 188. 3 Premier League home games in a row, 3 hat-tricks. And Foden's got a hat-trick too. And that's Phil Foden's first ever hat-trick for Manchester City.
Pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester City, the club of the year.
Brilliant from Khadija Banishaw. On it goes towards Rico Lewis! It's a dream night! Erling Haaland!
Pep Guardiola has signed a new contract at the club.
I love my job. I cannot be in better place right now.
An historic day for City women. A crowd in excess of 44,000. Coombs, yes! And City are level. A wonderful advert for the WSL. So have you missed it? Of course you have. 46 days without the Blues in Premier League action. That said, we've seen 16 City players in action in Qatar.
We have a world champion in our team.
And thoroughly enjoyed a quite breathtaking Carabao Cup win over Liverpool. But tonight at Ellen Road, it feels a little bit more like the return of domestic action. Grealish, Haaland, 3-0. Erling Haaland moves on to 20 Premier League goals for City.
2022 comes to a close for Manchester City this afternoon. The spoils are shared between Manchester City and Everton on New Year's Eve.